Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be my October wrap up. Yeah, so I'm going to hurry up and just get to this because I feel like I'm going to talk a long time about a certain book. So, you know, let's just do this. So, this is not the first one I read this month, and I'm just going to get this one out of the way just in case I forget it. And that is a cozy mystery, and it is My Favorite Corpse, a skullduggery in cozy read by Kathy Carmichael. I gave this 2.5 stars on Goodreads. It's a novella, so it was only 54 pages long. I thought it was decent. Nothing really gripped me. Like I don't really feel the need to go on to the rest of the series. Yeah, it was that right. It was that right. Next one that I read, which is one that I think you guys are gonna, you know, probably giggle about, and that is Aunt Eater's Mystery Halloween by Doug Cushman. Here it is right here. This is the one I didn't get to read when I was younger, so I decided, why not? I'm 27 years old, just why not read a children's book? Who gives two fucks and a dick suck? So I read it and I thought it was super cute. It's only like 50 something pages long, and there's the last story in here, which is called Aunt Eater Dances a Jig. That story actually kind of creeped me out. For a children's book, that actually kind of creeped me out. At the end of it, I was like, because there's like a twist at the end, and I was like, what? Yeah, so, yeah. A children's book, a second level, first grade to third grade book kind of creeped me out a little bit. I commend you, Doug Cushman. But I love Aunt Eater. She's just amazing, and I love her so much, and it was super cute. Super cute. And then the next one that I read was Nightmare Hour by R.L. Stine, Tales with Terror. This is an anthology, and I love this cover so much. Ooh, look at that. I love it. Look at the holographic eyes, and I don't know. This just reminds me of like the good shit from like the 90s. Like just the crazy things that they used to do to books and like bookmarks, and I don't know. I really like the 90s a lot. But this one is just full of some that are very creepy short stories that are all spooky, and there's some in here that are kind of just like, you know, cheesy and just not scary at all. But there are some in here that are actually very creepy. There's one called I'm Not Martin. That's creepy, and this anthology was actually turned into a TV series, if you don't know. And then the next one that I thought was creepy was The Ghostly Stare, and I love the illustrations in these. They're all done by different illustrators, and I thought these were all very creepy, and as I said, some of them are kind of cheesy, but I really liked it, and I love R.L. Stine, so, you know, I found it at gosh, where did I find that? Oh, the library book sale for $0.25, so I decided to pick it up. There is not going to be, and I forgot to explain that in my last video, there is not going to be an October book haul, because I already showed you guys pretty much everything in my library book haul, so there really is no point in me doing a October book haul. So, you know, we're just going to skip that, which is perfectly fine, and then in November I'll have some books to show you guys, because I actually ordered one a couple of days ago, and I just got one in the mail, and then I want to go to the Discovery Shop this weekend, so, you know, we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, so let's get to the last one. And I know you guys know what it is, and it is The Shining by Stephen King, and there's dust flying everywhere. Okay, I finally just get to talk all about this. I mean, I've talked about it in a couple of other videos this month, last month, but just, oh my god. Okay, so for the longest time, I've only had ever seen the movie, and my dad was one of my dad's favorite movies. It was one of my grandpa's favorite movies, and I used to watch it, and it used to creep me the hell out, and I was like, oh my gosh. When I got older, I found out that it was a book. Decided to pick it up in October. I don't know why, to be honest with you guys. I was at the library, I saw it, and I was just like, and I was planning on reading only cozy mysteries because I just wanted to read some cozies. And then I saw this, and I was like, you know, it's never here. Why not just give it a try? You know, and if you don't read the whole thing, it's alright. So I took it home, and the only other Stephen King book that I've read is Riding the Bullet, which is not even a book, it's a short story, and Different Seasons. Those are the only ones that I've read. And so I picked this one up, brought it home, and decided I was going to give it a go. I got a chapter in and thought, okay, this is interesting. And then after that, things were getting a little bit, you know, boring, just a little bit boring. There's a lot of filler in this book, but the thing is that, do I regret reading it? Hell no. Because of the filler. Do I think it's worth it? Hell yes, I think it's worth it. Yes, it could have been taken out. Stephen King, you know, couldn't have done all this stuff, but this book is worth the read of how big it is. It is 560 or 558 pages long, but it's worth it. It is so fucking worth it. This is now one of my favorite books ever. Stephen King is just an amazing fucking writer, and I'm in love with this book so much. I cannot wait to buy a copy for my shelf. And it's just, it was so fucking amazing. I did not want to put this down. I could have finished this, even though I'm a slow ass reader. The way that I was reading this pretty quickly, which I find really interesting. And the way that I was reading this, I could have finished this at least a week before I actually did, but I did not want to finish it because it was very good, and I did not want to put it down. I kept looking at it like, you should read that, and then I was like, no, I'll wait a couple of days because I like it so much I don't want to finish it. And when I finally did finish it, I felt weird, like ugly, because I really liked this book. And I found out there was the sequel, so I went to the library, got the sequel. After reading this book, I went ahead and I watched the movie again just to watch it and to see if I maybe feel a little bit different about it. And I thought I wasn't, but I do feel different about the movie now. I still think the movie is scary. I still think it's entertaining. I think it would have made it a lot more interesting, a lot more scarier in the movie if they would have just kept a lot more from the book. Like, there are scenes in here that literally scared the shit out of me, and I don't know why they didn't keep it in the book. And there's always that iconic scene with the woman who's getting out of the bathtub and she's dead and she's coming after Danny. And in the book, I feel like it's a lot more creepier and a lot more scarier. And there's a bathroom in my house, as I told you guys, it has a curtain, a shower curtain, and I did not use that bathroom. I'm 27 years old and I did not use that bathroom. I pissed in the other bathroom because fuck no. I was not about to, you know, hear something and then open the shower curtain and see some old naked woman in the bathtub. Just, I was not for that. So, and for a book to do that to me, get 500 stars for it, because no other book has done that except for John Bellairs. His books, some of his books are actually very creepy. They kind of creep you out and make you look around the room and stuff like that, and some of them are actually pretty scary. But this fucked me up. See what I think of Dr. Sleep. People told me that I have to separate myself from The Shining while reading Dr. Sleep. I don't know why, considering it's a sequel, but I guess I'll try. I can't guarantee that. So I guess we'll see. I guess maybe the tone of Dr. Sleep is a lot more different than The Shining, which, you know, I don't really care about. But yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this wrap up. I haven't done one in a while, and I will see you guys next time with another video. More than likely will be my November want to read. So yes, right, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye.